Hi, my name is Scott Christopherson. I'm a lead mechanic at the Hostel Shop. Today we'd like to discuss how to remove and reinstall the wheels on your bike and or trike. Why do you want to remove the wheels? Maybe you need to clean the wheels up. It's easier when they're off the bike. Maybe you have a flat tire. In future videos we'll discuss how to repair a flat tire. But for today we're going to talk about removing a reinstallation. So to remove the front wheel on a bicycle, we needed to open your brakes up first. If you have a bike with caliper brakes, where the brake fits over the top of the wheel, there should be a little lever on the side that you can pull up that will spread the pads out. Once you have the brake open, quick release skewer, you will open it, and you have to unscrew the nut on the side. The reason you have to do this is because there are little tabs on their fork that keep your wheel in place. Starting from here, if we just open the skewer up, the wheel will not come out of your bike. The tabs are there for a safety feature to keep the wheel from falling out of your bike. Once the skewer is open, we're going to unscrew the nut. That will allow us to pull it out. And the wheel is out. You can see the little tabs down here on either side of the fork. Those are safety tabs that keep the wheel in there in case your skewer comes open on accident. So we have repaired our flat, clean the wheel, whatever our intentions were for the day. To reinstall the wheel, bring the wheel, roll it up underneath your fork, set your fork down on top of the wheel. To close the skewer up, we need to tighten the nut up. Hold the skewer handle straight out and reach around and tighten the nut up. Go until you feel it start to tighten up. At this point, we're going to try to close the skewer. You want to close the skewer with some force, but if it takes two hands to do it, you're probably a little too tight. Once that's in there, you're going to take and look to make sure the wheel is straight in the fork. It's not one side or the other. You can line it up. There's the center of the brake caliper here with the center of the tire. Once that's done, you want to close the brake back up. In the event that you did not close the brake back up, with caliper brakes your brake will still work, but you'll have lots of lever travel first. Once you're done, close that up, and you're done. We're ready to ride. If you forget to close this and you start riding, you feel a lot of lever travel, please stop, then close this skewer. Don't try to do it while you're riding. Too many moving parts while you're moving to get your fingers caught in. Removing a rear wheel from a bike or trike is relatively similar. On this trike, it comes equipped with rim brakes. They're used as a parking brake on this model. To unhook the brakes, you will take and grab the noodle, the curved portion, and the top of the brake lever, push it in, and pop it down. It will go. If you look right here, you'll see that there's a hole here with a slot in the top. The cable went through that slot and then engaged with the end of the noodle to hold the brakes together. Once we have the brakes undone, you want to open the skewer to remove the wheel. Now, before you get to this point, it's a good idea to shift the chain down to the smallest cog. That will facilitate easier removal, and in a minute I'll explain why you want to do that for installation. The rear wheel on a bike does not have tabs on it. Once you open the skewer up, wiggle a little bit, and the wheel will come out of the bike. If you grab the derailleur, pull back on it slightly, you can easily remove the wheel from the bike. Again, wheel is out. Maybe we had a flat, maybe we're cleaning up the gear cluster, cleaning the wheel, whatever. Once we are done with it, bring the wheel back up behind the bike, pull down on the derailleur, and place the chain on the smallest cog. By doing that, the derailleur will help you center the wheel left and right in the frame. Bring it up, the wheel slips up into the frame, and all you have to do is close the skewer. On a rear wheel, you do not have to mess with the nut. There are no tabs to worry about. The wheel will fall out easily once you open the skewer up. Once you're done with that, we need to close the brake back up. Unlike the caliper brakes, linear pull brakes will not work at all if they're not reattached. You grab the noodle and pull it back towards us. Take the arm, again, There's a slot in the top with a hole through it. We're going to take and slip the cable in through the slot and let the head of the noodle fit into it, and the brake is hooked again. Removing a front wheel with linear pull brakes is the same way of unhooking the brake. If you have a wheel with a disc brake on it, all you have to do is open the skewer and drop the wheel out. There's nothing to worry about. Other than the fact if you have hydraulic brakes, you do not want to accidentally pull the brake. Pads come together, they don't necessarily go apart. If you have cable actuated disc brakes, there's no issues to worry about. The brakes will stay apart. So removing with disc brake back here, open the skewer, drop the wheel out, and you're done. Bring the wheel back up, being careful to get the caliper, get the rotor inside the caliper, bring it into place, close it up, and you are done. I hope you find this video information helpful in taking care of your bike and removing and installing wheels. Thank you.